Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. And today I will be reading A Katsuki Extruder by Bakugou on Tumblr. So let's get into it. Your quirk was crazy powerful, and this made Katsuki of all people crazy mad. Katsuki liked being the best. He liked being undefeated, being number one, and he always has been until you came into the max. With your powerful quirk, your kind smiles, you annoy them to no end. Look at you just walking into class. On the first day, like you won the place, pretending to be sweet and gentle to everyone. He hated it. He hated this game of pretend you were playing. And what made him turn in circles was the fact that you were so powerful, and yet you chose to be kind. What game were you playing at? What did you gain? Being kind only made you weak, and you were willing to show this weakness, and that made you a target to harm. It was no question to you that Katsuki was Class 1A's resident powerhouse, making him an immediate target to you. And the fact that his attitude and patience were rather sour, it just made him an even bigger target. The wild ash blonde underestimated you up to the very point of your first training class. Katsuki always thought that everyone was automatically beneath him, and that applied to you as well. Anytime you breathed, this boy would scoff at you. That is, until he saw you fight Takayami, the reserved top-bird classmate, was generally one of the top students in the class. He did place number 3 in the sports festival after all, so it took approximately 5 minutes for you to render him defenseless and give up. It was needless to say that the entire class was in shock. Hatsuki's brain needed a second to process everything that happened. Even though you kicked the fellow classmate's ass, your normal sweet side returned once all might call the match. Wow, Tokiyami-kun, you're amazing. We totally have to spar sometime. At first, Tokuyami is kind of honestly bewildered before he goes back to his usual stoic expression, giving you a polite head nod before heading back to the class, being mature enough to handle loss, like some of your classmates. No, I am not hinting at an angry ash blonde. Upon entering the observing deck, they were honestly quite surprised and a bit flustered too to see all the eyes on you. Wonderful job, Evan. You're done for the day. You were so happy that everyone was happy with what you did. Finally feeling like you proved your worth and impressed people. But something was wrong, and attempting to ignore the awkward tension in the room, you had sat next to a few of the girls, while the next pair went up to spar. Even though Katsuki still shook, he still kept held his opponent, effectively impressing you. Immediately after the class, you both have the same idea in mind, being competitive and wanting to be the strongest, which is why once you head to the halls, you both turned to each other with the same look and said the same thing. You need to spar with me. Katsuki's version did have more cursing in it though. Looking each other up and down, Dash Blunt clicked his tongue to you, sinking in that he could no longer underestimate you, and the fact that maybe or perhaps he couldn't win against you in a fight, and that scared him. making him want to fight you more.
Where'd you learn to fight like that, shitty girl?
Thinking for a second, a grin came to your face, loving how blunt he was, before answering the line with a side jab. My grandpa was a pro hero. He taught me everything I need to know. What? Don't tell me the great Katsuki is jealous. And that makes things go from 0 to 100 real quick.
Of course I'm not jealous of you. Have you seen my down quirk? I could destroy you in seconds if I wanted to.
Maybe that was true. Maybe not. Because you were really, really strong. Smirking at the boy's outburst, you pushed past him while walking backwards so you could still face him. Right, I see that. And that's why you want to spar with me? Because you know you'll beat me in seconds? Curse you and your stupid words. And your stupid grin. And your stupid eyes. Just looking at you made his heart beat just a little bit faster. Someone as strong as him. Someone willing to talk back to him. Not being scared of him.
It was hella hot.
Following your eyes to his angry yet blank expression, you punched his shoulder before walking off with a chuckle. I'll see you in the gym after school today, pretty boy. He mumbled, and that made him freeze in place, staring at you, completely caught off guard. And as Katsuki watched your figure disappear down the hall, he didn't even notice the light tint on his cheeks before he found himself chuckling, a smirk appearing on his lips.
Not bad, new girl. Not bad at all.
And even though you two had just met, I had only just started to take an interest in you, you could tell that from now on, things were going to be a lot more interesting than how they used to be. And for once in his life, Bakugou Katsuki was excited about something that was about someone else other than himself.
Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.